Hi, Cindy Chan Phillips of Cindy Chan Phillips Nutrition. I'm back here again. Sorry, the live feature did not go well because of the internet connection problem. But anyway, let's get started. So our Father's Day dinner is rather simple. So we're gonna have a strip steak, and this piece of salmon is for my mother because she is having some chewing issues. Her denture is not fitting her very well, so I'm gonna give her a salmon option as well. And we have sauté sliced mushroom and balsamic vinegar and oil marinated bell pepper. And I have a salad already cut up, and I have a brown rice and quinoa on the stove. So it's really simple. So strip steak is kind of my go-to steak because I just like that it is a nice portion size. And what I'm doing is I'm soak up any additional moisture because if the meat is drier from moisture, then it grills better and it just gives you the nice texture. So I'm going to just put that on a separate plate. For seasoning, it's really simple. Nothing magical about it. Just a little bit of a turn of the pepper mill, some ground black pepper, and some people like to salt after, or some people like to salt before. What do you think? Which camp are you? I just salt right before I put on the grill. And as you heard earlier, I grew up in Hong Kong, so I did not grow up around grilling. So if I can learn to do it, so can you. It's very simple. So same thing, I think I already put salt on the salmon. Just a little bit of. So for the salmon, because it's so thin, I think the grill is pretty hot. So I'm gonna use the salmon in the kitchen. After I saute the mushroom, I'm going to saute the salmon. So I'm gonna leave it here. So for those of you who have followed me, and you know that I'm a big proponent of being your own portion size master. In other words, you don't have to take what is given to you. You decide what's your portion size. The portion size for meat, for steak, is 3.5 ounces, roughly. So about the size of a palm. So I'm gonna take this piece of steak, and see, my husband, right now, his appetite is not very big. So perfect 4 ounce for him and 4 ounce for me. So this is our own portion. You see? Another thing that I like to look for, and this is a tip for you as well when you buy steak, I always want to go for at least 3/4 of an inch or an inch. The reason is that if it is too thin, then it can overcook very easily. And for those of us who are not master, so it gives you that margin of practice. Let's just put it that way. So I always like to have 3/4 of an inch, and you can always ask the butcher to cut you that thickness as well. So I got these at BJ's. So I'm ready for this. And so if you come over to my grill, I'm telling you, nothing is more modest. This is a grill that has been around for like 15 years and even crooked as well. And I just used a mesquite charcoal. And I don't even have a metallic bucket. And I'm saying, don't do this at home. This is not safe. And that is why you can see that I have a cup of water just in case if the embers get down to the carb box. So don't do this at home. So you can see that this is as modest as it gets. And if I can do it, I'm sure most of you have far fancier grills than mine. But so this is what I'm doing is I'm basically following to the T the instructions on the cover of the mesquite charcoal. And they say you want to layer your charcoal like a pyramid, so it has some kind of air pocket through. And then you want to, this is really hot, so you want to be very careful. And then when it's done, I think it's about 15 minutes, and truly 15 minutes, the charcoal is good. And then you want to, they say you want to spread it out in one layer. So you see that you want to cover with a pot holder or something to cover your. And there you go, and I think we are ready. Another thing that I always use is hold your palm over the heat source if you hold it for over 4 seconds, it's too hot, and you have to remove your hand, that's hot enough. And I think this is probably a little bit too hot, so I have to watch my time. So, and I'm ready. So what I'm gonna do is I will lay my first piece at 10 o'clock. So 45 degrees, this is 10 o'clock. Ooh, it is hot, it is quite hot. So I have to watch my time. Oops. Okay, and there's more for me. Remember, this is my piece. Come on, come back here. Okay. All right, it's very simple, extremely simple. How long? I usually would give that about 4 minutes each side, but so after 4 minutes, I'll flip it, and then I will check again after another maybe 2 minutes, because I don't want to overcook. So for medium rare, you want to go for 135 degree, and then you want to remove from the grill and let it rise and increase its temperature for another 10 degrees. So the target temperature is 145 degrees. But in my house, I like it to be a little bit rarer in a way. And this is a little bit too hot because the fat from the steak is dripping down to the flame, and the flame causing the flame to flare up and burn the meat. So this is kind of not ideal. Every grill is different, so that's sort of my thrill. So I would remove the steak at 125 degrees and let it rise to about 10 degrees, 135. That seems to be the optimum for me. I really have to watch that piece because that flame is really, really, really hot, right? And so I'm going to close the grill. Now another thing that I do is you always want to have your thermometer. So I'm going to use my thermometer to test the final temperature. So remember the 3 T's. Thermometer, that's to take your final temperature, the pair of tongs, and the time. The flame is way, way too hot, much too hot than I would like. I'm going to go into my kitchen and saute the mushroom, and then check on my rice, and in about maybe 3-4 minutes, dinner should be ready. So I'll see you back. All right, so the flame is too hot here, so I'm going to move it out a little bit. And then as you do, you see when I move that, I turn that to the 2 o'clock. Turn it to the other 45 degrees. So I would say this is about, okay, let me see. Not yet, can't see it quite yet. I'm afraid this one is too burned. Woo! This one is these 2 pieces are too burned. All right. I'll leave that. I'll put this one here. Wow, too burn. Too burn. It is also quite ready. Oh yeah, this is probably more like medium. And then how about my piece? Yep. You see how fast? Yes, I knew that the grill is just way too hot. All right, let's try this one. Under 20. I would say leave it out here for about 1 minute.